Blessings, Aquarius. Hey, Empress Vibrant here. Hope everybody is bliss and has been enjoying the weather. It's been absolutely lovely. Those who are in London and all over the world, I hope all of it is great for you too. Okay, so this is your August intuitive reading. So let's get into it. Okay, so the very first energy we have, Aquarius, is the King of Wands. When the King of Wands comes up, it lets me know that there is something that you want to do. Wands are action cards. There is an action that you want to take. With the King of Wands, he is somebody who knows what he wants to do and why he wants to do it. This means that he's took time to decide how he wants to move forward, and then he takes that action towards what it is that he wants, using his highest purpose and his highest intention and his highest excitement to get things done. Okay. Then we have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords, Aquarius, is about making a decision. This is at times a heart overhead decision. This is where you go into how you feel about a situation, the outcome that you want, and you're being urged at this time to take action and to make this decision. We have also the Lovers. The Lovers is pertaining to partnerships and coming together. This is all about relationships. This is about somebody who you express yourself intimately with. And then we also have the Two of Wands, which is about making a decision to take an action. This is pondering on what action to take. Two of Wands is reflective and contemplation. Okay, so we've got that. So let's go into each card and break them down individually. Okay, so the first card like we had was the King of Wands. So we know that there is something that you want to do. There's some action that you want to take. Okay, so to clarify this action, we have the Chariot. The Chariot is associated with willpower, taking action, rushing into stuff, going in head first, diving in. Okay, and the Chariot is all about self-worth and willpower. So this is where the energy needs to be coming from. What is the will? What is your will? What is it that you want to do? And why do you want to do it? Because obviously, like I said, the King of Wands is all about knowing what he wants to do and why he wants to do it. Okay, so they're saying go and take that approach once you know exactly what it is that you want and take the action. We've got the Chariot there. And we also have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is associated with opportunities. There could be seven different things that you want to explore. So this could be seven different ventures, career paths, and there could be some confusion around this. So this card also talks of confusion. Maybe there are so many things you want to achieve, but are not sure of what you should do first and how you should do it. So definitely take some time to look over all of your opportunities, all of the offers that are made to you, and decide whether it's within your best interest. Because when you do, Aquarius, you get to be the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is all about recognition and reward. This is recognition for the hard work that you've put in. This is recognition for everything that you've been through thus far. You will be recognized, especially if you take the actions that you need to take towards your happiness, your greatest good. But it's got to be for the right reasons, okay? And then you'll be victorious. So I absolutely love that energy there. And then going into the energy of the Ace of Swords. Um, Ace of Swords. think I said Two of Swords before, didn't I? It's the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is a truth that comes to light, and this truth can change your how you see things. It's like a life-changing um, revelation, finding out something. This is information. Okay. So, what types of truths are coming to the surface? What types of truths do you need to bring to the surface to support your healing and your growth? So, one truth would be that there is definitely a need to step back, definitely a need to rest and rejuvenate. It's all been too much. Maybe this is the conversation that you may need to have to be truthful, to say to somebody, I don't have the energy that you require at this time. I need to rest and rejuvenate. I cannot give of the energy that I don't have to you. Okay, so, or maybe somebody's saying to you that they are taking a break from you, and this truth is maybe not what you want to hear, but it's within the best interest of whoever it is that is needing that time away to rebalance themselves. Okay, and then we've got the Ace of Pentacles. So there could be some type of truth surrounding or a revelation about some type of opportunity to make money. Maybe this is a business venture. Maybe you find out that that you've been offered something, or you find out that something is being offered to you in a way of financial gain. This is Pentacles talks of material things. So this is finance, home, car, possessions, tangible things that you can possess and own. Okay, so maybe there is a truth around something that you possess or something that somebody has, um, that will be able to shed some light on things to do with the past. Because you've got the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups talks about childhood, talks about memories. Um, for some of you, this is more nostalgia. For some of you, this energy of the past is one that is quite difficult because there's some type of truth from your past that has come to light. Um, and it's been very difficult. And I think maybe that's the reason for the need to retreat. Yeah. But then there's also this truth brings about an opportunity for stability, for something tangible. And this is all about the energy that you've put in, the action that you've made to be getting your recognition and reward. Okay, Aquarius? Right. So we know that with this particular truth, it's got to do with something from the past. It could be positive for some of you. For some of you, I'm feeling quite a negative energy, and this truth has made you need to retreat. Okay. And then we have the Lovers. Okay. So for some of you, this Lovers energy is being clarified by the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is about walking away from something, knowing that it's not serving your highest good anymore, knowing that something better is out there. For some of you, you are engaged in a situationship. For some of you, are enrolled in a relationship, but you know that there is more out there. You're not getting what it is that you want, or maybe this is the news that you may hear, that somebody feels they're not getting what they need from you and that they will be moving on. So take it as it resonates. Okay. For some of you, you are walking away because this high priestess energy is letting you know that your intuition is high right now. The inspiration that you have for your self-love and your discovery and the business ventures that you want to do and the way you want to present yourself to the world has come more to the forefront. You are now more than ever using your intuition. Okay, and for some of you, this intuition and this level up of inner standing has meant that for some of you, you know it's time to leave. You know it's time to leave this situation. Okay, and for some of you, you know it's going to be quite hurtful. It's going to feel like, definitely going to feel like a loss. For some of you, This is you walking away from somebody and for them feeling this great loss of not having you within their life. But knowing that this is coming from a place of intuition, higher knowledge, inner standing, oneness, you know. So ultimately, this is for your highest good for some of you who are feeling the need to move away from a situation, or that you have not been given what you want, that you are lacking in this situation. All you have to do is look around at the two cups that are standing, and then you realize that there's less for you to cry about. There's less loss than you think if you turn around and look at the cups that you do have, and the opportunities. And look at that, you have 7 of Cups, which is opportunities. And then we also have the Ace of Pentacles, which is about the opportunity to make tangible money, to get assets, you know. So there is things that need to shift in order for your manifestation game to be on and popping, basically. Okay, so that's for some of you, not all. Okay, and then we have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is associated with a decision made. Is it the right decision? What way do I go? Should I go left or should I go right? Um, is what I'm working towards within my best interest? Is it beneficial for all who are around me? Is it going to serve me? Am I going to feel good? These are the actions, these are the decisions that are being made. So to clarify what it is that you are in thought about or contemplating about is the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is about working with people. This is about your projects, your partnership. This is coming together on a project. This is working with people. This is, are you doing it for the right reasons? Is what it is that you're working towards makes your heart sing? Is it something that makes you feel happy? Are you doing this thing for the right reasons? Okay, and that they're asking you to really think about that. Are the decisions that you're making for your highest good? And then there's a decision here around the Eight of Wands, which is fast communication. This is also about travel. This is fast communication. This is the decision to speak your mind, speak your truth, get your views across with those who you are working with, making sure that you are clear and concise in your communication, that everybody involved understands your vision and recognizes what it is that you want from this particular venture. Okay. And then we have the World card, which is about that completion. Once you've made that decision to take the leap of faith, to make the decision, know why you want to do something, then the how. Once you put it into fruition, you get that recognition and reward. Okay, and then this is the world. This is like total completion, a change, a brand new cycle. Once you've spoken your truth, made sure everybody knows where you stand, and you know where everybody else stands. This is about travel, new feats. The world is your oyster. What are you going to do with it now that you've seen what more you have to offer? Okay, this whole universe. Okay, so that's really beautiful energy. So just to recap for you, we have the King of Wands energy, which is all about knowing what you want to do, why you want to do it, what projects you're going to start, what business, what collaborations you're going to do, why. Okay, know why you want to do something so that you can move forward. There's many opportunities here that you have, but once you decide why you're doing something, their opportunities will come up and there'll be much success, recognition and reward for all your efforts that you've put in. And then we have a truth that comes in, something that changes the way you view things, changes how you feel about something, of your perception. and it's caused some of you to go into yourselves, some of you to need that rest and rejuvenation, to really take stock of what it is that you've learned, what's really happened, how do you feel about the information now that you've heard it, what, with the Ace of Pentacles, with the knowledge that there is something that you can do to thrust yourself into financial freedom. Okay, so some type of truth maybe that was hidden from you will become known. Okay, or maybe even some type of inheritance I'm hearing, especially if we're dealing with things from the past. Maybe there is some type of something that was left to you. From your childhood, or you find out something about your childhood that causes you to need to relax, to go into yourself, take some time for introspection. And for some of you, this is the information that you need to take that action, to take that leap of faith so that you can move forward. Okay, and then we've got the lovers, where we know that there's partnerships here, there's coming together. But we know that for some of you, there is the energy of knowing that there's something more out there. You're not getting exactly what it is that you need from this particular situation. For some of you, this is about leaving the situation. And for some of you, you are really becoming more intuitive. You're more listening to yourself, and you're more inspired to show love for self as well as this relationship that you're in, this partnership with this particular lover. And then we have the Five of Cups, which lets us know that there is some type of loss, hurt, grief, and anguish around this partnership with this lover situation. So for some of you, some of this lack mentality is the reason why you feel like it's time to leave the situation. Okay. Then we have this Two of Wands, this decision to take this action. Yeah, and for some of you, it's this action towards collaborating. Your business ventures, are you doing it for the right reasons? Is it making you happy? Is it something that makes you feel happy to get out of bed and do each day? And that is what we're being told right now, to really focus on making sure it's serving your highest good in this time. Okay, and also we've got about talking your truth, making sure that your ideas um, are known, and that you're been able to express yourself, and that you're not holding back, so that your vision is being met, especially when you're collaborating with people. If you don't speak up, you will find that what it is that you anticipated, or what you envisioned for your product, or for your platform, that because you didn't speak up, that it hasn't come out the way that you had intended it to. So please speak up, talk your truths in this time. Okay. Then we've also got the World card, which lets me know that there is going to be that's completion, and it's lovely to end on that. So it means that once you actually start working out what it is that you want, why you want it, what's the reasons, are you doing it for the right reasons, speaking your truth, taking that time to relax, knowing that you don't have the energy all the time to give. Okay, things from your past that may come up, there's going to need a time for you to just take time to heal from that. Okay, for the lover situation, there are some of you that know that there's a need to leave. For some of you, this relationship is supporting your supporting you going within to start to listen to your intuition. And for some of you, this is the loss that you're feeling within this situation. For some of you, this relationship is over with this particular person, and it's hurtful. However, there are beautiful things ahead for some of you. You've got Two Cups behind you. If you just spin around, there's opportunities. There's many opportunities here for togetherness, for coming together, for collaborations. Okay, when it comes to the Two of Wands, we're talking about a decision that needs to be made. We've got the Three of Pentacles clarifying it. So that is working with people, business satisfaction, work satisfaction. Are you happy with what you're doing? Are you doing what it is? Are you doing this work or doing this project for the right reasons? All of those things need to be considered. Okay, speaking the truth, making sure everything is clear and concise. Speaking up about what it is that you want to do moving forward. closing those cycles, ending out those things that you know are no longer serving you. Okay, Aquarius. So that has been your general. So I'm going to quickly go into some energy for the love portion of this reading. We have, for some of you, the reason why you are at this stage where you are at the Eight of Cups, where you want to leave a situation, or for some of you, why you feel this particular loss, is because it seems to be for some of you this unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So for some of you, you have been coasting in a relationship or a situationship purely for comfortability, but you within yourself know that there isn't enough chemistry or enough connection to hold this relationship. It's not strong. It's just a meantime thing. And for some of you, you need to recognize that sometimes the meantime energy takes away from clearing your energy enough for that right energy to come in at the right time. So sometimes we can mess up the signals, accepting less than what we really truly deserve. Um, ultimately, we never lose out. There's always opportunities for love. But for some of you, this is somebody who feels very strongly about you and maybe you don't feel that way, or it's vice versa. You feel really strongly for this person and they don't seem to be reciprocating your level of interest or reciprocating your level of attention and love and connection. So for some of you, if this is the case, this is taking that step back, deciding what it is that you want, why you need to be in a relationship. Are you in the relationship for the right reasons? Are you just filling a gap? Do you feel like you just need to be in a relationship? Do you feel like you cannot be alone? All of those things need to be considered. Maybe you sit down and you journal or you meditate on those things so we can work out why we do what we do, and whether it's serving our highest good. Okay. And then you got, for some of you, chemistry. There is a strong magnetic connection here. So for some of you, this situation is quite hard for you to close out because, like I said, for some of you, it may be the reason why it's hard to let a situation go because there is a hell of a lot of chemistry. However, there may be lack of communication, things not being said, maybe things not being done for the right reasons, maybe your needs are not being met. You feel that lack mentality, but when you're around this person, they give you butterflies or they make you feel good some of the time. And maybe just that alone is what's keeping you. And for some of you, like I said, with this high priestess energy where you have so much more understanding, for some of you, you're recognizing that this person you have this huge connection and chemistry with is somebody who you're able to support the growth with. And they offer something to you and you offer something to them. But you've got to remember that you're always an individual first and that you have to love yourself first in order to love anybody else. So that is just something that we need to all remember in general. Okay, so that is your love portion of the reading. And just to start and just to close, I've pulled some advice regarding this spread for you, Aquarius. And the first one is purification. So within this time, it'd be great for you to take a spiritual bath, to clear your mind, to purify your body, eat clean eats, eat cleanly, try to lay off, fried foods, saturated fats, processed foods, things of that nature, just to purify your energy, purify your body, drink lots of water, meditate, pray on what it is that you want, purify your energy, purify your space. If that means burning incense in your home just to clear the energy, smudging, purification, that will help you, especially when you take that time to rest and rejuvenate. That'll be the great time to go within and just to help purify yourself. Because when you do, you've got thriving. And some of you are already thriving at this stage, and they're just asking you to make sure that you are taking care of your inner person as well as your outer person. Because for many of you, you seem to be thriving on the outside. Everything looks great on the surface. But underneath the surface, there's much turmoil and much pain and much things that need purifying and healing. So to be truly healed and to truly thrive, we need to also tackle some of the shadow elements as well, so that we can truly thrive, you know, and be our best selves, and to, yeah, be a force to be reckoned with, you know, Aquarius. You know, sort of showing the face of confidence, really, really feeling it within. Okay, and then you'll be truly thriving. Last but not least, have the courage. Have the courage to face the storm. Have the courage to ask those difficult questions, having those conversations. Have courage to step away from situations that you know aren't serving you just because of comfortability. You know, so my lovely Aquariuses, that has been your August 2020 general reading. For a more in-depth reading, personals, all the information is in the description box. Come and link with me. Let's have a personal reading and let's get deep. Let's dive in. Let's see what the ancestors have to say to you. Yeah, let's see what's coming for you in the future. Okay, blessings to you, Aquarius. Take care.